Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if I look the same as I did in my last video, that is because it is the same day and I'm just filming in bulk today and editing in bulk. So today I have some books to share with you that I got from the library. So the library near me in my borough have been doing this click and collect service, so you can order the books you want online and then go and pick them up when they're ready for you. So the maximum you can get is 7, so I got 7. I wanted to get 8. I wanted to also get We Are the Beaker Girls by Jacqueline Wilson, but I couldn't because there was this book that I desperately wanted more, and you will find out what it is in this video. But yeah, so I really wanted We Are the Beaker Girls because I saw on TikTok that they are filming a special that's going to go on CBBC with, I think it's Danny Harmer, who used to play Tracy Beaker, and it's got her and her daughter in it, and it's like a 3-part series. So if you haven't heard about that, there's not much news of it at the moment. They're currently filming it. So yeah, so I'm just going to be showing you all the books that I got, why I got them, and what they're about. So you can be inspired the next time you want to get books from the library if your library is open. And I really recommend checking to see if your library is also doing a click and collect service, because I get bored of reading my books that I have, because I'm having to read books for the second time because I'm just running out of books, even though I've got loads of books that I still need to read. And if you want me to do like a to be read video, I will do. Also, as always, I'm always apologising for the lighting, because the lighting in this video is just stunning. But anyway, let's get into the books. So the first one I have is Coraline, and I didn't realise that I was gonna get the graphic novel because I just wanted the normal one, so I'll have to get the normal book next time. But here we have it. So it's just a graphic novel, which is very interesting. Also, I haven't filmed my birthday video yet, and I don't know if I included these in my Christmas video,
but I have.
It's my first set of mangas, which are these silent voice mangas shipped in from Japan, I think. But these are just beautiful, and they're black and white inside. I've read the first one and I'm reading the second one, but if you haven't watched the film, go and watch it. It's on Netflix. It's about this girl who is deaf and this boy bullies her, and then years later he wants to make it up to her and be friends with her, and it's quite emotional, but it is a very, very good anime, and the manga is just as good as that. It gets a bit sad at times, but I didn't cry. So yeah, so the first one is Coraline. The next one we have is Emma by Jane Austen, which is a classic. I recently watched the film with Anya Taylor-Joy in it, who is also in The Queen's Gambit, and it took me half of the film to realise it was her, because she looks so different with blonde hair than she looks with like red hair, because I'm really used to her having red hair because I watched The Queen's Gambit and loved it. But yeah, this book I really wanted to read because I loved the film, but I didn't really understand the film apart, so I thought I'd read the book. I didn't realise that it would be 400, almost 500 pages. But if you don't know what Emma is about, I didn't explain what Coraline was about. So Coraline is about a girl who moves into this house with her parents. Her parents don't have time for her, and then she discovers this little door that takes her to this like parallel world where she has an other mother and an other father, and it's a lot better than her reality, and she wants to stay there, but to stay there they want to do something horrible and sew buttons into her eyes, so she has to try and find a way out and not have to have buttons sewn into her eyes. But anyway, let's talk about Emma again. So Emma is about a woman called Emma Woodhouse, who is single, and she is a matchmaker for her friends. So she finds her friends like people to date and stuff. And I found a ticket in here. Someone's theatre school. Great. Okay. I only got to chapter 2. But yeah, that's basically what it's about. If you haven't watched the film, it's a really, really great film. Didn't make much sense to me, so I might have to rewatch it to understand it more. But it was a really pretty film, very pastel. I might have included the trailer as I've been talking about it, but yeah. The next one is Rose by Holly Webb. I love Holly Webb. I used to read like her animal books. I wasn't like obsessed with them, but I read 1 or 2 of them. I did have a purple one with a dog on it, but I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I used to also read her one, I think it was like Emily something, and the something, and she had like a family who were fairies. And this is a book that she wrote that is also magical. Bit young for me, but I always read stuff that's young for me, because I don't know, I just enjoy reading middle school books. Middle school in this country is like from aged 8 to about 11, but in America it's like older than that, so I guess it's like middle grade in America kind of book. But I started reading this. I borrowed it from school a while ago, in about year 7, but I didn't carry on reading it because I didn't like it, so I wanted to read it again. The next one is Opal Plumstead, and I've wanted to read this for years. I got this from a charity shop, which is a small version of the book. It's the first couple of chapters from the Jacqueline Wilson magazine. If you know me, you'll know that I used to be obsessed with Jacqueline Wilson and her magazine, and I got it, every single issue of it, for 2 years. But then I started to not need more notebooks. Should we try and find a notebook that was from that? I'm not sure if I've still got them. I might have chucked them out, but I had loads. And loads of Jacqueline Wilson stuff. Oh, we found one. This is a Jacqueline Wilson magazine book, and I used it as a diary. Yeah, so this is a bit, oh god, a story I started to write but then didn't. We have diary entries from science. Yeah, I was 12 when I wrote this, but I didn't really write much in there. So that's a bit sad. Anyway, I tried to be Jamie Kelly. If you don't know what Jamie Kelly is, all of her books are up there, so I can't do that. But she's from Dear Dumb Diary. Anyway, Opal Plumstead, it's set in the Edwardian era. It's about this girl, I think her dad goes to prison and she has to work in a sweet factory. So that's what that is about. It is a very long book, and I didn't realise that it was 500 pages. Also, I've read one of the ones, the one at the back, Rent a Bridesmaid. I also borrowed that from the library. That's very good. It's about this girl who wants to be a bridesmaid, but she doesn't have any people that are in her family that need bridesmaids, so she makes this business with her friend where she rents herself out to be bridesmaids for people. Okay, the next one we have is A Court of Thorns and Roses. This is very, very highly recommended, and I wanted to see what the hype was about, so I borrowed this from the library. I don't know if I'll like it. It's quite a mature book. It's about like fairies, but like dark fairies and hunting and stuff. But I just wanted to try it out, see if I like it. I really hope I do. But yeah, I'm quite excited to read it. So yeah, that is that. I don't really know much about it, so I'm not the Sarah J Maas expert. I started with this one because I saw a video that recommended you read that first. I'll link that video in the description box if you also don't know anything about Sarah J Maas. And the final book, we have the Occult Witchcraft and Magic Illustrated History. I didn't realise how big this book was going to be, but all of the other witchcraft books were already taken out by someone, all the same person. So yeah, there's another witch in the area. But this book is basically about history, different cultures, and how they did magic and stuff. So yeah, they have about different people in history. A bit of the images are a bit inappropriate. You have about voodoo in there. I don't do voodoo. We have stuff about pentagrams. So quite interesting. I might have to take loads of pictures of that because I'm not going to read that in a month. And it's very heavy. Oh, that is a naked woman. Thanks a lot, book. Anyway, it looks like it'll be a good book for Greek and Roman magic and researching Chinese magic, because I need to research that for purposes that I won't discuss in this video. Anyway, that has been this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more bookish videos like this, I will make them. Please leave suggestions in the comments box and subscribe down below. Hit the bell for notifications every time I post, and like the video so I know to make more videos like this. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all soon. Bye!